Hi, my name is Scott Leroy Challey. I'm an author. Um, I'm also got a belief that I may be the Messiah of the world. I wrote a book, actually two books that really speak of it. One is called Scott Challey Believes, and that's an autobiography of me. And this one here, The Glorious Beast, which relates to the Bible, the beast, at in Revelation. You'll see with the picture and the title of the book, it's called The Glorious Beast. And that says about the New World Order that I had established in the Glorious Beast for the people to know and understand timing has come about to where when you say, is it that time for mankind to evolve? After reading this, you will say yes. And you will want me to be your leader to establish the New World Order for the people. But I'm going to go ahead and do the prologue of the book, and then I'm going to go ahead and give you 5 or 4 5-star reviews that were written over the book by readers' favorite. A major contest. I'll start with the prologue, and then I'll read the 4 5-star reviews to show you what it was like for these professional reviewers to review my book. Here we go. Prologue of The Glorious Beast. It starts out with these 2 boys who were going to school in 7th grade. One of the boys got into a dilemma and the other boy helped him out with a bully. Then it skipped 10 years to 2017 where the story picked up where both of the boys lived at one of the boys' parents' house. They soon started a delivery business hauling for a lumber company. They had others helping them out, hauling all kinds of deliveries for the store and also for other stores with mishaps and situations that arose. Along the way, the father helped the boys out with the business hauling, giving advice, talks about what had happened with him with his bipolar. They soon after got caught up with the mob cartel and started doing drug runs for them that turned out to be quite profitable. This allowed them to expand their business to more than 75 employees, 12 delivery trucks, 40 semis within 2 years. Then they were done hauling for the cartel, and the mob boss told the ones that had done the runs he owed them a favor. The son gave the favor to his father, which the father had a writing of an autobiography about his life of having bipolar that made him believe he's the Messiah. The mob boss hooked the father up with the movie company to film the book because he felt it was good. The book was done being filmed, which in his book, the father had solved the riddle in the Bible for an asteroid strike to hit, which then hit, as it was stated in the book, which was of his line with bipolar that he had written about along with the New World Order. People then believed that the father was the chosen one that the Bible talked about to come forward to bring world peace. The father then was soon elected for the next election for president without running for president because of the people writing his name in on the ballot. The father established his New World Order to the world while he was in office, but in the meantime he had many meetings and interviews to help the people understand the New World Order. All the people of the world then live in peace without war by January 2027. That was the prologue. I'll go into reading the reviews now. Understand, these are professional reviewers that reads hundreds of books. So what they state in these, listen closely, they state a lot of good comments about the book. So I'll go into it. Reviewed by Alma Boucher for readers' favorite. The Glorious Beast by Scott L. Challey is an extraordinary book. Ricky and Jimmy plan to open up a transport company in Cedar Rapids. Scott, Jimmy's father, suggests the name of Ace Services for their business, which stands for love, power, and wealth. It is from his New World policy in his book. Scott wants to change the world and bring about peace for all. Scott believes he's the Messiah and has written a book for the people to understand what happened to him. When Jimmy and Ricky start working with the drug cartel, their business grows significantly and they achieve great success. The cartel boss helps Scott bring his book to fruition, and the world believes in his story. The control of the world is turned over to Scott, and he seeks to establish a new world order. The Glorious Beast was a roller coaster of action, drama, romance, politics, and religion, mixed with humor and suspense. Because of his creative imagination, Scott L. Challey made things appear so genuine at times that it was difficult to tell what was fiction and what was real. The plot started out as simple but became more complex as the story progressed. I could not put the book down because I had to know what was going to happen next. Each character introduced in the plot is memorable and serves a purpose. One of the reasons why I loved the book so much was that Scott L. Challey poured his emotions and ideas into it. I've never read a story like this one before, and I love the surprising twist at the end. That was a good review. And here's the second review. Reviewed by Ramon Desmo for readers' favorite. The Glorious Beast by Scott L. Challey goes from the realm of schoolyard bullies to the complexities of adulthood, creating a whirlwind of events that entwine the lives of the characters. Ricky Long John is a character with a distinct presence despite his small stature. The engaging storyline explores life in high school in Monticello, navigating the 7th grade at Monticello Middle School. The characters, particularly Ricky and Molly Brenneman, Ricky's friend Jimmy, are painted with depth and dimension. Themes of friendship, resilience, and the innocence of youth are resonated strongly. Dynamic relationships between the characters are compelling, especially with the evolution of Ricky and Jimmy's bond from childhood friendship to becoming business partners as adults. The plot takes unexpected turns, showcasing various phases of life, from schoolyard encounters to adult endeavors in the delivery business that ventures into unexpected territory of drug runs for a cartel. Intriguing blend of humor and drama is complemented by wonderful dialogues that add layer of excitement and tension to the unfolding events. Scott L. Challey weaves strong themes into the story, from school's conflicts to more complex adult realities. The introduction of Scott, a pivotal character whose autobiography introduces him as a potential catalyst for the New World Order, adds a thought-provoking dimension. This elevation of tension and drama to Scott's role as a prospective messiah intensifies the story's intrigue. The enthralling narrative, rich with dialogues and evoked anticipation, ultimately leads to thought-provoking climax about the potential for a new world order. The Glorious Beast serves as an engaging and multifaceted exploration of friendship, growth, and the complexities of life. The tale with a spiritually solid atmosphere. Good review. And I'll go to the third one. Reviewed by Casey Finn for readers' favorite. The Glorious Beast is a work that blurs lines between fiction and nonfiction, with discussing faith, theology, and adventure. It is best suited to mature adult readers owing to some adult references, content, and language, and was penned by author Scott L. Challey. The author takes readers on a whirlwind journey through a narrative filled with unexpected twists on the cusp of a reality. The story kicks off with two friends starting a delivery business, which soon expands into a complex operation involving drug runs for a cartel. However, the tale takes a fantastic turn when one of the boys' fathers enters the picture and begins sharing stories of belief that he's the Messiah of the world. As the story progresses and the father's life story is adapted into the movie, adding a layer of meta-narrative to the plot. The narrative then devolves into the establishment of a new world order, ushering in peace and prosperity, orchestrated by a divine intervention. Author Scott L. Challey has crafted a novel where the reader experiences akin to embarking on an unpredictable roller coaster ride through the minds of its characters. It explores themes of faith, belief, and influences charismatic leader on society from a hyper-realistic psychological perspective, but from a creative and imaginative theological viewpoint. What makes this book particularly intriguing is that the intersection of ordinary life, criminal elements, and oddly compelling charismatic father figure whose sharp plot twists from central theological message of the work. Unpredictable narrative keeps you on your edge of your seat, never entirely sure where it'll take you next. But Challey's creative use of Lexus to build an atmosphere and an adventure makes for an entertaining read from cover to cover. Overall, I recommend The Glorious Beast as a unique blend of crime, drama, and spiritual exploration that prompts deep contemplation about human nature and the power of conviction. Good review. Good review. And the fourth review that I'll read. Reviewed by Divine Zate for readers' favorite. Ricky Longjohn, a boy with blonde hair, is less than 5 feet for his age, fairly slender, and a victim of bullying at the Monticello Middle School in 7th grade. When Molly Bruneman, the sassy girl in school, gives Ricky a letter asking him to take her to the 7th and 8th grade dance. When Wayne Johnson discovers it and bullies Ricky, telling him he can't ask Molly to the dance. Then Ricky's friend Jimmy intervenes and saves Ricky. The relationship between the two boys grows very strong. As adults, they start a delivery business hauling for a lumber store. Soon they pick up more stores after doing drug runs for a cartel. Meanwhile, Scott, the father of one of the boys, tells them stories when he writes his autobiography and turns it into a movie. It introduces him as the new Messiah. Scott Shelley believes is the title of the film. But will Scott bring about the new world order of peace? The Glorious Beast by Scott L. Shelley is a captivating story with lovable characters. The drama is intense and the story is delivered with a unique style, blending short descriptions with engaging dialogues. The dialogues are sparkling and the reader will enjoy the complex characters. Shelley has this uncanny ability to juxtapose the mundane with the spiritual, immersing readers into the ordinary lives of the character while inviting them to evaluate their thoughts to loftier things. Themes of friendship, parenting, bullying, and the quest for peace and harmony in the world spiritually are intelligently explored in this engaging tale. The Glorious Beast is balanced and depth, featuring characters that are complex and setting that is finely drawn. The author explores ways that Scott captivates and draws attention of the people around him. Scott captivates and draws people around him. This book is a fun read with an appeal to a wide audience. And that was a good review. That was four reviews from Reader's Favorite that were 5 stars. You can go to my website at scottchally.com. It's my name, SCOTTCHALLY.com, and look at my website and you'll see the books and what I believe and I've got a new world order in a video and or written that you can read for the world to endure, for to live in harmony and peace in the future. If you like what I've done, please stand up and spread the word. I need you. I love you. God bless you. Have a wonderful day and let peace prevail. Amen.